Good. Cool. There we go. All right. Let's get everything situated. Oh, wow. Fuck. It's really tight. There we go. Fire. Where did I put fire? Oh, there's fire. Okay, let's get the fan on. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Don't smell right. Must have left something in there. It's not gas. Okay. What the hell? Something smells weird. And I can't quite place it. Everything seems to be fine. It's probably dust. That's probably what it is. Smells clearing up. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. I thought was going to happen. Ah, hey there. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm doing all right. So I'm trying to test out the new Anvil stand. Despite the fact that it's like 200 pounds, it's still moving towards me a tad. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to concrete nail this sucker in. Put some big ass nails into the concrete, as much as I really don't want to. I don't have any other way to hold it down. Maybe some, you know what? Maybe some contractor's adhesive. I can maybe put some of that down. I like the feel though. I like the swing. It feels much better to be hitting here, but it is scooching a little bit. I put a chalk line around it, and it's definitely moving to me. So, you know, I got to deal with these issues. So I have a feeling that's what I'm going to have to do. I don't know if I have any left. I might have to go to the store. I got to check, see what I have over on the other side of the room. I can definitely hammer better for sure. I mean, all these hammer hits are very square. I'm not getting these angled hits. So but yeah, it's definitely creeping. I'm not digging that. So let's go see if I have any construction adhesive. I think I can deal with it without having my feet right up against it. I can put another piece of 2x4 across the front. I got all these. Oh yeah, let me put this over here because if I don't want to set this down on anything over here, melt everything else. Let's see, what do we got? Liquid nails, there we go. I got a half a tube, one that's already popped. See if maybe I can get what's in there out. So I'll have to try this later. Trying to make this a better show. One look. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's gone. See ya. What else we got over here? I got Loctite. We got some more liquid nails. I've got more liquid nails. You know what? Let me check the stuff that I used. Or did I throw all that out? No, wait. I still have some. Oh, wait. No, that was the other one. Yeah, this one might work. Oh, man. That's good shit. Stuck to the towel that's in there. Mr. Poopy Butthole is doing quite well. He's enjoying his home and his freshly painted stairs behind him. So he's enjoying. Oh, good. This is fresh. So this is the only problem is if I do this, I'm gonna have to stop working. So I'll just fuck around for a little while. But yeah. So there we go. That's what we got going on right now. Some new work on the forge. Matt, I'm sure you'll recognize the poster. I figured I'd have to add some kind of life in here. Oh man, these hammer strikes feel way better. I can totally feel that it's like the bottom of my stroke. Like in the hits, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's flat. There's no corner marks. Hey Daniel, how you doing? So everything seems, I mean, I'm hitting way flatter, so there's that. Which when it comes down to it in the final grinding stages, once the grinder's here, it's going to be less metal I'm going to have to take off. Things like that. So, yeah, so there's some definite bonus that I can see coming from this thing. So I think the problem is because the floor is not perfectly flush. So if I four-side it and get some construction adhesive down, I think that'll be good. I know I got some scrap pieces from doing this, so I'm just going to construction adhesive all the way around it. This stuff's pretty strong. This is PL Max Premium Loctite. Strongest, 100% solid, most durable. So that's what we're going to do when this is all done. So once I'm done tonight, maybe if I decide to weld, then we'll weld. I got to get the piece of art kind of situated over here. But yeah, it feels good. I am happy with it. I'm happy with the new shop. Everything's cleaned up. The steps are all painted, as you guys can tell. So I got things, definitely got things going. So this can just, I'm not gonna lie, this is so much easier. This is actually, this feels like cheating, like there's a cheat code on or something. Like I haven't hammered in forever, and it already feels super easy. And I'm not really trying to make anything right now, but just get the feel. But yeah, this is, that 6-inch difference. It's pretty huge. Definitely gonna have to Loctite this down now. Oh, it feels 100% better. It really does. It's not even the same. It's great. Yeah, it feels good. You know, I like, it feels fresh. It feels clean. It feels like a new shop. So you know, I'm really happy with where everything's going. You know, just off camera is the old grinder. Actually, I think, yeah, you can still see the grinding wheel here. That's there. I got the vise here. So I do have a couple things still, you know, still around. We know the grinder's going here, and everything's good. So I'm looking forward to this. So I don't know how long I'm going to work today, because I do have some other stuff I'd like to do as far other than hammering. So maybe just a couple more hammers, and then I'm going to reset this thing, and then I'm going to start putting the Loctite down. So yeah, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I'm good. I don't have to have my feet right up on it. That's pretty close. So if I'm up here, yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to see where, if I'm going to have any problems with putting the 2x4s down there. And I really don't think so. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, this is cake by comparison. Now I see what a real smith normally should feel like. I guess it's, I don't know. You know, I got by with what I had at the time. You know, all I had was that table. You know, I didn't know the way I should have built something. I didn't, you know, until I saw this picture of this thing on a catalog, I didn't realize it was going to be so easy to build. I didn't realize that kind of thing would be so easy. I thought I was going to have to make something out of steel tubing and all kinds of shit. But kind of glad that it's not It's not so difficult. Let's quench this sucker so I don't cook my ass. Probably gonna break. Still pretty hot. This bucket is not nearly as full as it should be, so I don't want to go too far or I'm going to poke through the bottom of the bucket. It's not full of oil, though, so that's good. What's that? Putting this in water is dangerous? Not terribly. Just sometimes you can get stress cracks from when it quenches. I just don't want to leave it hot and sitting around, because that's how I end up hurting myself, because I don't want to leave a hot piece of steel sitting around. Because then I step on it or kick it, and it's never good. A little steam. I was going to say a little steam never hurt anybody, but that's a lie. Okay, throw that in the junk bucket. Cool. Now, so let's do some homework today since we're working on everything. Let's get this thing all squared up, put back into the spot where I want it, and then we'll get some construction adhesive down and get this baby all sealed up. No, that was just a railroad spike. The throwing knife, where's the throwing knife? Is around here somewhere. Oh, I put it on the other table. I got so many tables of stuff hanging around here. This is the throwing knife. So it's pretty basic. I couldn't do a lot with it because I didn't have much of a grinder. But once the new grinder shows up, I'm going to be able to do a lot more with throwing knives. I'll be able to do finer edges, more curves, more details, more tripping over pieces of 2x4. So the grinder should be here in about a week and a half maybe. Hopefully all of its pieces are going to be here. I'm not 100% sure on that one, Matt. A nice fresh surface here to put this stuff on. Construction adhesive likes a nice clean surface to some extent. I mean, this is pretty clean. Oh, look at the little emoji. So, yeah, the new grinder should be here next week sometime. So there's going to be a nice big setup stream, I'm sure, which will be fun. And I'm looking forward to that. Oh, yeah, I needed something a little metal here in the basement. You know, I needed something. You know, it's Disturbed. It's, you know, it's a good band. I mean, I'm not here to discuss whether a band is good or not. I'm just saying that, you know, it's a cool image that works pretty well in a shop, I guess. Let's say that. You know what I mean? I wanted something cool. It looks good. You know, works pretty good in the shop. If it was probably a little dimmer lit down here, it might be a little more freaky. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So now we're going to set this up so that all four sides get a nice little frame around the bottom. Use a lot of this stuff. Not going to go cheap on this stuff. I got what's left in this tube. I don't have any other use for it after that, so this is a good use of it. This is a lot. That is a whole lot. Fast grab, repositionable, bonds all materials, and weatherproof. I like the sound of that. So there you go. So pretty simple. I mean, this is, I guess this is the engineering portion of the show. It's funny because I really didn't test this before now. I haven't had a chance to come down here and actually hammer before now. I got propane on, the hell day was it, Saturday? Yeah, I got propane on Saturday, and I've been so busy getting the rest of the basement cleaned up and set to go that I haven't had any chance to actually hammer and test this thing to see if this thing held. So, but this is why we all learn. This is part of the process. This is the building of a forge. This should work. This is pretty sturdy stuff. I put it on the stair treads that I've got behind me. I just put stair treads on to the basement stairs over there, these rubber stair treads, and they are stuck. So I don't think this needs a lot of force. I just think it needs enough. So instead of drilling holes, and putting concrete nails or any of that shit in, I think that this is going to be enough. Because it's only scooting a little bit. It's not like jumping up off the ground, kind of moving. It's just enough. I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna get some steel to put on these too. Okay, get that on there. This stuff is sticky too, man. This is some powerful stuff. Okay, so the front one. Heavy metal. Okay, so, but I hope everybody's doing all right out there. If you're just tuning in, so we're trying to we're doing some adjustments to the Anvil stand. So I'll show you what the Anvil stand looks like in a moment, for those of you who haven't seen it yet. So the new Anvil stand is not the old big table that was here. That's gone. Well, it's not gone. It's over to my left, your right, just off camera, behind the chat window. And it's over there, still holding the grinder, because I'm still going to need that to sharpen the knives for my cousin's restaurant. And my vise. So I am being very, very generous with this stuff on here. I'm also touching it. That's a good move. So if you do have any questions with what in the heck I'm doing, go ahead and let me know. All 140 pounds of force putting that thing down. It's not much. Throw some extra weight on top of it. Bring some extra steel over. Keep all of these locked down real good. Okay, there we go. That's 3 down. And as soon as I get the fourth one down, I'll show you guys what this thing actually looks like. So, some of you didn't see me. I don't know if some of you may have missed the stream on Thursday when I made this giant Jenga, which is exactly what it looks like. It looks like a giant Jenga game made out of 2x4s. Just enough of this left. I don't think I poked a big enough hole in this one. I tried. I swear I poked a lot of holes into this through the seal on the inside, and it just did not want to come out of here. So this tube's going to give me carpal tunnel trying to get it the hell out of here. Oh man, it's killing my hands. Almost. It's probably way more than I need. But I'd rather err on the side of overkill, to be honest. Okay, let's get some steel to put on top of that one. I got cement, but nah. Okay. Whoop, watch the toes. 3, 4. See if we can get 5 on there. Okay. 5. There we go. Cool. So there we go. So let's see if we can set up anything else. So who's still out there? Everybody still out there? My viewer count is all screwed up, so I don't know when people are coming and going anymore. What color is that? Yep, still screwed up. Colors are a little off today. I think I didn't change the lights up that much. I don't know. All right. So, should I weld today? Welding feels like a thing. Oh, Matt, how's your shoulder feeling? Forgot I gotta hang that baby back up. This is what I got to shoot on Saturday. For any of you who don't know what something that size is, that is a 50 BMG round. One big ass bullet. It comes out of one big ass gun. I'm gonna leave that swinging right there. All right, so maybe we should. I want to get this piece of art ready. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's bring over some buckets to stand some shit on. Actually, I don't even know if the welder has to. It might be able to be just good on the ground. Yeah, man, that 50 cal is something. I polished the brass up real nice, so it looks real good anyway. Nice and shiny. One does not often get to shoot a 50 cal. And boy, was it worth it. That thing was an animal. Good Lord. Always useful in case you need to hunt, I don't know, tanks. Or, I don't know, 1980s automobiles. You know, the norm. Yeah, it's weld time, I think. So, the thing we have to weld here is, this is going to be the project that, this is disgusting, this is rusty. So the thing I need to weld is going to be the start of the project for the people I'm going to have on the podcast. So I am going to start having guests soon. Comedians, people I know, things like that. So I can have people on the show, have them make a little something. They're going to bring a piece of metal or something for me, and I'm going to weld it onto this. So basically this is going to sit up here like this, and they're going to tell me where to weld it. And it's going to turn into some kind of project tree, God knows what, but I don't even know what people are going to bring. People are going to bring stuff, I'm going to weld it. Good times. And as we all know, welding time for Jesse is scary time. I probably should put sleeves on. That would be wise. I think right about there is going to do. I've already cleaned this off where I want it. So we're going to get a nice weld there. That's pretty clean. I know you can't weld rust to rust, but this ain't rusty. It's pretty clean. So, I don't have sleeves. This could be a mistake. How long are the sleeves on this thing? I think I tried this before. Maybe if I go like this. Yeah, this could work. No problem, Matt. I'm sure you're glad to be done. I'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah, this is completely safe welding apparatus right here. For those of you who don't know anything about welding, I'm lying out my teeth. So, move this to the side. We can ground right here. Sure, that looks good, right? Just trying to protect this arm because this is the one that's going to be right in the weld. So, okay, cool. That was fun. All right, Mr. Poopy Butthole. I'm sorry I have to disturb you. You're going to lose your seat for a little while. Okay. Tighten this back up. Yeah, finally get to use it. Now you get to see what the hell this thing's all about. That's what this thing's for. So I bring this down, and once I start welding, all this goes dark. So I basically can't see a whole hell of a lot, except for the weld. It's not like it matters if I can see the weld, because, quite frankly, I have no clue what I'm doing. So, let me get this through here. There we go. You've been wanting to see me use this thing, huh? So I guess it's about time I get to. I don't think this is close enough. Yeah, that's probably not on clean enough metal. No, not sunburn. More the spatter. Sunburn be damned. I don't care. I could use a tan. The pastiest human being around. I could use a tan, but oh shit, I need that thing. So yeah, sunburn I don't care about. You can give me a tan. So let's see, let's find a spot to clean off for the ground. Go just a little above the weld. Okay, take this off for a minute because this is not helping me. That looks pretty good. Okay. I really should be wearing long sleeves when I do this, I think. Actually, spatter's not too bad. What is this? Good question. It's 6XL, by the way. 65/35. Okay, cool. Maybe I should get rid of it then. Or not use it for this. I'm not going to get rid of it. 6X. Doesn't really fit me too well. And it is way easier to weld something thicker. It's way easier to get weld to stick to this. I mean, it's still a shit weld, but... Whole can't weld rust to rust thing again. There we go. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty solid. There we go. Not bad. It's on there. Yeah, well, no, you're right. When you said it, Daniel, it made me realize, I mean, if nothing else, it was going to protect me. I just figured from the spatter, I didn't think it would light up. You know, I didn't think I would be, like, lighting it on fire. I just wanted something that, you know, so while I'm trying to concentrate on this, I'm just not getting hit with a little spatter here and there, because I think that would have made life a little easier for me. Especially because I'm not 100% comfortable with this welder yet, so... Or any welder, for that matter. Doesn't even have to be this one. It's any welder. All right, Mr. Poopy Butthole, let me put you back where you belong, sir. Back in your little hole there. Ooh-wee. I guess I should fix the camera, because Mr. Poopy Butthole's kind of behind the text. I gotta give him his proper dues. There we go. It features the forge a little bit more prominently. There we go. Some inside baseball. Yo, what's up, Den? Told you I got busy down here. There's a lot of work going on down in the shop. Oh, catch the broom. Yeah, Mr. Poopy Butthole. He is the man. Well, it ain't pretty, but it's on there. Look at that. Yeah, we've had this this apron down here for anybody who comes that, or not apron, but lab coat. They had an extra lab coat where my wife used to work, and 6X, so it was kind of useless. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Daniel. Well, I mean, that's why all the gloves I wear, no vinyl or anything like that. It's all... Oh, man, this camera's terrible looking. Maybe I need to slide this over. Sorry, still trying to get this camera set up right. I'm, like, way off to the side here. Maybe I put the anvil too far over. Let me see. There we go. That's a little better. Bring it down a little bit, and we're good. Yeah, it is a lot cleaner. It's definitely feels better. It's cleaner, a little more streamlined. So I'll give you guys the tour of the new shop, everything that's kind of changed around, and the future of what's going to happen down here. So put this right here. So basically the new Anvil stand. So give this another minute or two to cool down. Just let the fan work. The new Anvil stand is, let's see, how many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 layers of 2x4s. That's not pleasant. That's not pleasant at all. You know, that's all. Just a 2x3 area. So this is 14 inches by 14 inches. 15 layers of 2x4, all stacked on top of each other, cut to cut the size, then stacked back and forth, lots of screw and glue, and boom, and they're holding here. So that's the general idea for why this thing is. The anvil's then framed and mounted in here, and then the usual chain, because we all love it, and it quiets it down for everybody, because, you know, nobody wants that. Grinder's going to be here. You guys know that. That should be coming very shortly. We got the steps all painted up. We got a new picture back here just to kind of have things kind of going. I need to, you know, just liven the place up a little bit, put some cool posters and stuff around, and I don't know, hang up anything people, you know, if people are going to promote me or anything like that, I'd be more than happy to, hang it. If you wanted to sponsor me, I'd be more than happy to hang your logo. So the only issue I'm having right now is figuring out where to put this thing. This is going to be the acid etch acid. I'm really just trying to find a place for it. It's going to go in this tube. The tube will open on the top, obviously. Otherwise you can't get into it. This is going to contain the ferric chloride, which I have. The ferric chloride is in a bottle. I'm going to dilute it 50-50, and then this will be 1 gallon of a ferric chloride 50-50 mix. I just don't know what to attach it to, and so that's what I'm having a dilemma with. I don't really want to just leave it hanging around, standing up, and chance to fall over and spill. So I'm just debating that, what the hell I'm going to do with it for now. So, but that's coming up, so I can start doing some etching on the blades, which is going to be awesome. So that's new. But yeah, everything got a fresh coat of paint, so the basement's a lot brighter, a lot nicer. So it's come along. I'm really happy with it. I'm very happy with the stand. This is good now. So I'm really happy with the way everything's coming along down here. The grinder is in due time, so I'm not really rushing it. I know it's going to get here. So I know when it does, I'm super excited. But it's just going to be so cool to finally turn that work out and really make something, you know, make some really respectable stuff for all you guys. I can already feel the difference in just having this anvil at this height. I mean, that's already a huge change. Just hammering is so much better and easier with this. So you know, every little thing is going to help down here, and I just want to bring, you know, I want you guys to have to get to see good quality stuff. I'm sure you guys don't mind watching me screw stuff up once in a while, but I think the fun of getting to see me make cool stuff and neat projects is definitely coming. It's definitely coming. I don't want to start any projects right now because without the grinder, I really just don't want. I have like 2 or 3 over here already that need to be ground, and I really just don't want to. I don't want to start on anything yet because I just feel like, you know, unless I'm grinding something, I don't want to just hammer out a bunch of stuff and leave it there to be ground up, to be ground down. You know, I don't want a bunch of half-finished stuff. So I kind of want to work on a project, hammer it out, grind it out, finish it up, all in one. Instead of kind of hopping all over the place. So, but the shop's a lot cleaner. I mean, I hope everybody else thinks that the banner's cool. Nice cool cloth poster from a record store. I might have to go back there and get a couple more. These things are pretty kick-ass. Hang a couple more around here, maybe on that wall. Although the only problem, well, I'm probably going to pull the quench tank out when I quench. So I do have a wall here that I can hang something on. So that's all in frame. So that'd be a nice spot. Maybe I'll get another one, something good. I'll have to head back up to that store, or down to that store. It's all the way down South Jersey, so way South Jersey. So, but so yeah. I'm trying to think of what the hell else I can do. I don't want to hammer more on this thing because This stuff needs 24 hours to cure. I'm glad I like where this thing is. I'm not changing it now. The only problem is I can't move this thing now. This is where it stays. But it's going to be fine. The grinder's going to be right here. Hammer's going to be, yeah, everything's going to be good. I don't know how big the footprint of the grinder actually is. It does come with a table, like a special table with leveling feet that they sell, which is great. So that's what I bought with it. So that will be nice. So it'll be nice and level. It's going to be loud, for sure. It's a very loud grinder. 3 horsepower motor obviously is, but it'll be a really nice. It'll be a really nice addition to the shop. This Anvil has been great. This was a great find. It's not perfect by any stretch, but it's also not terrible. So I'm looking forward to maybe getting it resurfaced. That would be cool. I could take it to a machine shop and maybe just get it resurfaced and cleaned up over the top. I don't know if I don't think I could use the belt grinder on this thing. I have a hand belt grinder, but I don't know if that's really going to take a level amount off. It could clean it a little bit, but I'd be there all day trying to sand it. So I don't know if I want to do that. I got to find a shop that'll do it for me. Just take it to a place that I can just get it there and get the surface leveled up nice and flat. Get a really good, nice, fresh surface. And now that I can feel how easy it is to hammer, it's all just a matter of that. So, but if you haven't checked in yet, if you're out there watching, please feel free to check in, guys. Let me know you're out there. I do have some 72-inch belts now. I have some of the belts which I'm going to use on the new grinder. So I guess I should open these babies up. Kind of curious to check them out. If I can get through this awesome paper coating here. What do we got? So this is the Ultra Fines. These are the ones that go down to 5,000. Very similar set to the ones I have. Was it Morse code, Daniel? Oh yeah, there we go. Nice 72s. Nice. Oh, I should let these hang and get straightened out before I have to use them. It's weird because my 2x36s don't look like half of that. I don't know, whatever. My 2x36s are exactly half of that, and yet it doesn't look like half of that. There we go. This is the medium grits. This is from, what is this, 180 to 800. Let's let these hang up for a little while. Let them all straighten up a little bit better. Cool. So there we go. Oh man, this feels like a shop now. I really feel like this is an actual workshop at this point. You still out there, Den? Where'd you bug out? Sorry, trying to see message here. It's Facebook. Oh. So I guess I should clean this thing up if I'm going to be welding stuff to it. I probably should get the rust off of it. I'll have to remember that. That wasn't too bad, though. This might be a short stream tonight. I don't have much else I can really do. I'm kind of out of things to do right now. Yeah, I apologize, guys, but it might be a short night tonight. I think I'm going to have to call it because I don't really have much I can really work on. With the Anvil stand waiting to repair. Again, that's my fault. I do apologize, but I did want to make sure that everything was right. I can't have it running away every time I use it. I'm not doing that again. I had that enough with that. I don't want that again here. So I had a feeling it was going to wiggle a little bit, and this is definitely... It's probably because the floor isn't perfectly level. Even no matter how much I wanted to, this thing's not going to be perfectly flat. So the force is going to make it kind of wiggle some way or another. And I think that now... And this anvil is nice and tight. It's locked in on all four directions, which is really nice. That's an absolute bonus. So, well, there's no legs. It's just stacked like it's just stacked 2x4s all the way down. I made it like a Jenga game. So it's basically just 4 2x4s, back and forth, all the way, 15 layers worth. And it only cost me $30 worth of 2x4s. And stack them up. It gives it enough weight. It didn't move a lot, but it's enough. So I figure with the weights holding it down, well, not the weights, but the construction adhesive wood, because it's not experiencing a lot of force, and this construction adhesive is pretty strong shit. So I really think that that'll keep it in one place. I just didn't want to drill any holes. With the water problems we have in this area, any hole I drill, water is going to find a way up through it. That's for certain. There's a French drain that runs from right over here, that runs all the way across the basement under the slab, that runs all the way over to the sump pump on that side of the basement. So if I drilled any holes, it would turn into a fountain. That's the problem I have with some of the spots that were down here. We had to make this French drain because there was a hole in this concrete slab. So anytime there was enough rain, the water would just push up right through the concrete. So no holes. So I'm just kind of this adhesive's pretty tough. I have it here on these stairs. I just put these rubber stair guards down, and I mean they aren't going anywhere, so I think that I'll be fine. I don't mind having it in one place as long as it's locked down. It's so much easier to swing. I mean that's numero uno, was that it feels so much more comfortable to swing, and this is fine. I don't know why the hell I was thinking I need to get this close. I'm worried like, oh man, I need to have my feet up on this thing. I really don't, because when I'm hitting like this, which is I'm not that close. I should be back off a little bit, which is fine. So I can't, my hammer in my hand, it has to be a little bit away. So it feels good. I'm glad I could build it. I want to show it, but yeah, I've seen his stuff. I know there's a lot of them out there. The only thing is, I had just used this stuff the other day. I put these stair treads on Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. And so I just got the strongest ones they had, which was, it said it was. Yeah, Project Farm's fun. That guy's out of his head, by the way. See, I knew that thing was going to fall in. the Loctite PL Max Premium, strongest 100% solid, most durable construction adhesive. So this is some strong shit. It's really strong. Stone, marble, wood. I mean, I'm sure he did some good tests, but this stuff's really, yeah, it's gotten fancy. That's for sure down here. It's you know, it's good. It seems like good stuff. I didn't want to, you know. This is the one that they had that looked like the most powerful. This Loctite PL Max. Anything that comes in a black container is usually the best. So, but yeah, Jeannie, I've cleaned up the shop a bit. Trying to get it looking somewhat more professional. The new, well, here, you know what? I'll show it off. I'll have to. Oh, you know what? I got chalk. Why don't I just chalk where I have the legs of the tripod, and then I will put it right back where it was. Let's do that. That would be smart, especially if I don't bump it beforehand. Okay, so to show what we've done, vertigo away here. So this is the way the new Anvil stand looks. Now I've added the 2x4s around the outside with the weights sitting on them right now to hold the construction adhesive in place. So that's why those are there. So hopefully in about 24 hours those will go away and everything will be locked in place very nicely. So we've also painted the walls. We've gotten all the computer gear tucked away quite nicely into this little guy, which is really nice. So this has saved a lot of space. The light doesn't really get in there, but we got the computer, we got all the sound equipment, everything all tucked away real nice. Keep things nice and clean. This is the future home of the grinder, right there where that bucket's going to be. That's going to be the new grinder home. We repainted the stairs. We got all that. The forge, for anybody who doesn't know what the forge looks like, take it around the front side here. There's the forge from the front. A lot darker when it's not burning away. But yeah, that's the forge, and it's propane. So that's what we're looking at. So we moved the other table over to that side. That's the former Anvil table. It's now on that side with a vise on it. Yeah. And there's our future art project right there, the pad and rebar. That'll be fun. So, yeah. So we've gotten it cleaned up here. Nice and ready for the grinder and the future episodes and everything when we start really getting going and getting really in gear here. That should be where I was. Cool. It'd be really easy if I didn't put the cord in front of me. How the hell I did that, I don't know. Let's fix this, make sure it's perfect. How's everything look? There you go. Yep. So yeah, this is what we're looking at. So Thursday stream, I can probably get some work on the one of the former knives that I was working on. It probably still needs a little bit of hammer work. I started to grind it, but I might want to hammer it a little bit bigger in some spots. Although I'll probably be able to grind it to shape. But I have there's a lot of meat left on this blade, so we'll see what I can do with this. But this one might be something I want to look at. I also have this chopper, which is here. So we have the chopper to get worked on. Actually, the chopper's not terribly straight, so I probably should get this back on the anvil. I might have stopped in the middle of this for whatever reason. Yeah, Thursday evening, guys. Thursday evening is going to be the next stream, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I wish I could hammer more today, but the anvil stand was running around, and I just didn't want to deal with it. Today was a test stream, really, to make sure I could get everything kind of squared up. I didn't have propane, so I didn't really get to test it ahead of time. But now that I had propane and I was on stream, yeah, I can send send this over to Chicks. I'll have to do that. So yeah. So thanks, guys. Sorry it's a short stream tonight, but Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Let me bring this up here if I can figure this out. Yada yada. Okay, here we go. But yeah, it's I want to get everything up and running, get a little bit more hammered going on. So tune in on Thursday, guys. I promise there will be more on Thursday. There will be a lot more work going on. I just I don't want to push it with this stuff on here right now. Just want to let it sit, let it glue, let it do its thing, and not really push it too much. So Thursday night, guys, I will hopefully see you all then. And as always, thank you guys so much. Have yourselves a good night.